Hello, peep. Hello, hello. Wow. Um, has there been a bigger upset day in NFL playoff compared to yesterday? Both number one seed knocked out. Wow. I am shocked. Shocked. Okay. First, real quick, I'm a Steeler fan. Okay, so I have no skin in the game. There's nobody in the playoff yesterday or today that I hate, no team that I hate. Okay, so I just care to see good game. I did not care who's gonna win. I have no skin in the game. But the very first play with the Tennessee game, I'm just like, uh oh, yikes. And then the opposite feeling I had for the Green Bay game. The first drive, I'm just like, oh no, it's gonna be a blowout. Oh no. And then, oh no, oh no. Oh my God. I'm like, what the? I'm like, I'm stunned. I'm stunned in a good way. You know, like I said, I had no skin in the game with I did not bet. I don't bet on sport. So hey, for those people that bet on the underdogs and make some money, good for you. Congratulations. Um, but holy cow, for the Green Bay fan, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Okay, I feel your pain. As a Steeler fan, for the Steelers fan out there, yes, we have lost many, many home playoff games. Big underdog, disappoint, you name it. We have lost. Trust me, I have watched Denver come to the house, beat us. I have watched the Patriots come to the house, beat us. I have watched the Charger. All those home playoff number one seed burns into my brain. So trust me, as a Steeler fan, I feel your pain. Okay, I have been there. I understand. It is brutal. It is. I can't believe how poorly Green Bay play. Now, gotta give some credit. The San Fran defense was pretty good. Their offense did good enough not to screw up, right? Because Jimmy G, Jimmy G has underperformed my expectation for a long time. When he was with the Patriots, I thought he would be so awesome if Tom Brady was not there, right? I'm sure many people think the same way I thought, right? When I'm like, oh, San Francisco got a steal to trade to get Jimmy G. And then after the first year, he kind of regress and regress and regress. And I'm just like, Jimmy G, every time he dropped back and threw a pass, I'm just like, oh no, oh no. He remind me of Cordell Stewart for the Steelers. Okay, every time Cordell Stewart dropped back and threw a pass, I said, oh no, oh no. Okay, because a lot of times it's oh no. Okay, it's as a Steeler fan, in many ways, I wish they did worse. To be honest, okay, I'm not one of those people that run around and say, "Oh, the Steelers made the playoff! Yay! Tomlin did not have a losing season! Yay!" Welcome to another decades of mediocrity. It's just it's. Let's focus on the Steelers real quickly. As a Steeler fan, what do I want? I want them to fire the scout team. Okay. First and foremost, I want them to fire the scout team that scout defensive back. Since Troy was drafted, what has the Steelers done in drafting cornerbacks and safety? Every year for the past decade plus, I watched the Steelers draft 2 or 3 defensive back, whether it's corner or safety, bust. Every single one of them, not Pro Bowl, not worth a dime. The Steelers have passed over so many Pro Bowler in the defensive back, many, and draft the wrong one. So first and foremost, get rid of the scout that oversee the defensive back area of the team. Get rid of them. Number two, get rid of the scout that handle well. Utter garbage. The worst thing that can happen to the Steelers in the last many years has been Coach Munchak leaving the Steelers to go to Denver. I understood he wanted to be close to his family, but losing Munchak was one of the biggest blow to that team offensive line, and it has stunk for the last couple of years. And it will keep on stinking unless the Steelers revamp the scouting team, the coaching staff of both defensive back and offensive line. Start there. The linebacker coach, the linebacker scout, well done. The receiving, eh, eh, I'm sure some people would love the receiving scout, because they got Claypool and Deontay Johnson, who decided to put in his worst game in the playoff with 2 major drops. Nah, I'm okay with the receiver scout if they pick. They did okay. Okay, that's not their problem. Okay, the problem is the defensive back, just utter garbage. Utter garbage. If the Steelers did not get Joe Hayden when the Cleveland Browns decided to do something stupid, can you imagine how bad the Steelers defensive back would be? Horrific, horrific. Okay, watching the Steelers play against a good passing team or a good offense is just a train wreck. Outside of the front seven, the back four, utter disasters. Minka is good, but Minka can't do everything. It's very easy for the other team to target away from Minka. Okay, easy. When you have a very soft backside, so soft. This is the softest backside that I have ever seen. My favorite Steeler defensive back, no doubt, outside of Troy, Clark. Clark was the man. He was a beast. He was a hitter that I love as far as hitting safety. Minka is no hitter. Okay, Minka, the game has changed. I understand the game has changed, so now you're not gonna see Minka. Well, even if the game hasn't changed, do you think Minka's gonna throw his body around like Clark? Minka had better coverage skills, but Clark was the perfect hitter that the Steelers had to impose fear in the secondary. Nobody fear the secondary anymore. Okay, you have some soft ass people out there. So anyhow, that's my take on the Steelers. As far as quarterback, I gave up. I gave up on the Steelers as far as their scouting team there. No idea what the F they're looking at. Okay, so I gave up there. All right, back to the 4 team that is in the playoff now. I think Tampa Bay must be dancing last night. Okay, Tom Brady is just like, now the Super Bowl will go through Tampa. Instead of if Tampa win, they got to go to Green Bay. Oh my God! All right. So as far as the 4 team, here's my quick reasoning why I don't have a problem if any of them win the Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills, sentimental favorite because 0-4. That was brutal. Living in New York those years. And see how devastating it was for Bills fan to see those four Super Bowl loss. Yeah, so if the Bills win, I don't have a problem. If the Chiefs win, I don't have a problem. You know, Mahomes is fantastic. Mahomes gonna win a few more, most likely, if they don't start to dissolve the team once he become too expensive, right? So I don't have a problem with Mahomes winning again. I don't have a problem if Buffalo is my. If I had to choose who's gonna win, who I want to win, it will be Buffalo, just because they're 0-4. Cincinnati would be my second, okay, because once again, for a franchise that was so bad for so long, I'm a Steeler fan, but I would root for even Cleveland. You know, it's nice to see some franchise that are mired in horrific coaching and seasons for decades to get something good going their way. So if Cincy win, great. Um, if LA Rams win, hey, I would be happy to see Odell Beckham and Stafford win one. Big fan of Stafford, even though you know I blame him for sticking around in Detroit way too long. What the f were you thinking? I don't understand sometimes some great players, so I blame Stafford more than anything because if I was Stafford, the moment that Megatron retired, I would figure out a way to get out of Detroit. Okay, so he overstayed, wasted multiple years of his life in a horrific team with bad owner, bad GM, bad coach. So, but Odell, as much as I'm a Steeler fan, I thought Odell was so misused in Cleveland. Like, what the f were they doing? So I'm glad to see that he has a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So good on him. Okay, and then Tampa. If Tampa win, I don't have a problem. Okay, I'm not rooting against Tampa because the goat. Do we need the goat to prove more that he is the goat? But for me, the reason is more to rub it into Antonio Brown, okay, because he decided to be complete jackhole and miss out a chance to earn a second ring. What an idiot! Really, it's a damn shame. All the talent in the world, and what can you say? What can you say about Antonio Brown? What is there to say? But there's nothing better than Tampa Bay winning one, and everybody in Tampa Bay give Antonio Brown the big middle finger, right? Go f off, dumbass, because he is a dumbass. Okay, probably one of the biggest dumbass with the most talent in the NFL. Nothing worse than a dumbass with a lot of fan that is dumber because he have his follower that cheer him on for every stupidity that he does, and so he's validated by social media. My fans love me and think I do the right thing. Complete jackhole. Okay, so hey, I'm one of my biggest disappointment with the Steelers many years ago was let Emmanuel Sanders go and sign Antonio Brown. Yes, if you talk to people that know me about the Steelers, back then I thought the right one to keep was Emmanuel Sanders, not Antonio Brown. Because all we got was a whole lot of nothing but nonsense from Antonio Brown. But anyhow, what an amazing day yesterday. I couldn't believe what I see on the screen. I'm like, Green Bay is struggling. at home in the cold weather where endless people would say no warm weather team can win in the cold, snowy Green Bay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, I couldn't believe that game. Wow. Like I said, I have never seen, I can't remember when two number one seed got the boot back to back same day. So correct me if I'm wrong, that yesterday was perhaps the biggest upset Saturday or Sunday that we have ever got. Okay, because it's not just one team, two number one got knocked off back to back. Wow, wow. Okay, Green Bay is the worst one because Green Bay to me was a clearly better. Tennessee get the best record, but eh, I wouldn't say that they have the best team in my eyes. Okay, so that was an upset, but not like Green Bay. Green Bay, I thought for sure, especially after the first drive, I'm just like, they got this. They got this. Okay. And then they didn't get this. That's why you play the game, right? On any given Sunday. That's why you play the game. You just can't predict it. Anyhow, I just want to go on real quick to talk about football, unless other people have anything to say. I'm gonna get ready to make brunch for the family. You gotta cook up some bacon, some eggs, some toast. You know what I mean. It's Sunday. It's brunch time. It is actually kind of cold today. Okay, you probably haven't seen me wear a long sleeve shirt like this in a long time, outside of my yellow and black sweatshirt. What is the temperature? It feels kind of cold. Let me see what it is in Sarasota. Oh, this is cold. Okay, this past week and a half, past week, it has been cold, but it warmed up during the day. Like it did get down to like 40s. Yes, I said it. The mid 40s or upper 40s late at night, but during the day, like especially noon, the sun would come out. You get like maybe low 60. But look, can you see? No, you can't see. There you go. 52. Okay. The temperature right now in Sarasota is 52 degrees. And the low tomorrow is predicted to be 41. Uh-huh. Yeah, that could be the coldest day. I'm trying to remember if I have ever seen 30 something living here for 16 years. Have I ever seen 30 something? I don't think so. But yeah, 41 might be the lowest. Wow. Oh, next Sunday, predict low to be 39. So yeah, it's gonna be a cold spell here in Sarasota, Florida for the next week or so. Yeah, so oh yeah, no wonder I feel cold in the house. I don't have the heat on. Okay, the heat is barely on, but I might have to crank up the heat today because 52. I bet you the house is like low 60s. If it's 52 outside, I bet you my house right now it feel like 62 degrees inside. It feel pretty cold, so I might crank it up. I have the automatic set at no, the heat's not on. That means the house inside is above 65 because that's how I set the thermostat. Below 65, it will crank up, and then below 72, it will crank on the AC. But Double X asked me about the Patriot. My son is a Patriots fan. What is my view? It's too early. It's too early to say about the quarterback Jones. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I hate to say that he's not good or he's the next great thing. Certainly, he played better than I expected. First and foremost, he played better than I expected. Okay, so Mac Jones, he played better than I expected. Um, but he's no Tom Brady. And anyone that think that he's the next Tom Brady because he had one or two or three good games, Good luck with that. Okay, he's not. He's not. Um, can he turn into a good quarterback? Time will tell. But hey, would I would I want him to be on the Steelers? Absolutely, because on the Steelers there is no, the ceiling is there for what they have behind Ben. Okay, there is no upside on Rudolph, Haskin. Yeah, so I think he's okay. I'm if you talk, if you just tune in the first few minutes, I picked the Bills as my sentimental favorite to win because they were 0-4 with 4 heartbreak in the Super Bowl. So if there's any team that's gonna make it to the final, I would like to see them win it all. But I have no favorite. There's no team remaining that I hate. Okay, there is no team. I have a couple of teams I hate. Of course, I hate the Cowboys. Okay, so if you Cowboy friends, I understand if you don't like that statement, but not a big Cowboy fan. Um, but there's not that many teams I dislike. Okay, not that many teams I dislike. So um, I don't like the Patriots, but I don't hate them. Okay, I respect them. They were what keep the Steelers from winning at least one more or two more Super Bowl. Because the Steelers lost to the Patriots quite a few times in the playoff when Ben was at his prime. So no, yes, let's go Bills. Okay, let's go Bills. I like to see the Bills win it all. I'm a big fan of young team winning it all. Okay, because it's nice to see young guns in there that can compete with the old man, Tom Brady. Yeah, the Pats defense is not elite, right? They don't have elite player. For many years, they don't have elite players. They have one or two. You know, Bills Belichick should be, you know, no doubt should be regarded as one of the best defensive mind because he can do a lot with average player. He has been doing it for a long time. Sure, he always have one or two or three superstar on defense, usually. But as a Steeler fan, I can't believe how poorly the Steelers play on defense for many decades with the talent that they have on defense and wasted many years under. As a Steeler fan, I'm going to be very clear here. I'm no Bill Cowher fan or Tomlin fan. Both of them average coach at best. Both of them squander great talents for decades. Both of them. Bill Cowher sticking with Cordell Stewart. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, so don't hate on Tomlin and give Cowher a pass. Okay, Cowher wasted multiple years with the number one defense using garbage quarterbacks. Horrific, horrific. As a Steeler fan, I don't like either coach. Okay, so I'm not going to be here to crap on Tomlin and say, oh, he's not a good coach. Was Bill a good coach? Yeah. Anyhow, I didn't plan to stay on for long. I can't wait to hear Steeler fan get all riled up. Because one of the best thing about being a Steeler fan here in Sarasota, I don't have other Steeler fan to talk to. I don't need to argue with any of them because I don't have to deal with unreasonable nonsense discussion with people that disagree with me. It's no different than talking politics. Okay, when I'm down here, I'm glad that I don't have anyone to argue with me about politics or football because it's pointless. All right, it's pointless to debate with people. Anyhow, if you are a Tampa Bay fan, good luck. If you're a Rams fan, good luck. I don't care who wins. I want a close, good game. I mentioned at the earlier part of this chat, either team that make it to the final, I'm cool with that because I have sentimental choices as far as seeing Stafford making it to the Super Bowl because he's a great quarterback. He has himself to blame for staying in Detroit way too long with that crappy organization. And hey, what more can Tampa do to rub it into Antonio Brown more than winning it all, right? Does a GOAT need another Super Bowl? No, but can you imagine what it's like to be Antonio Brown sitting home with his homie, watching Tampa Bay cheering, celebrating a Super Bowl? Yeah, jumping jack to that, jackass. All right. Good luck to you, Todd. Good luck. Okay. I am rooting for you as far as the Buffalo Bills. And let the best team win. I just want good, exciting, close game without major injuries, without bad referee. Please, no bad referee, okay? Bill Cowell had everything. He had pro bowler on defense left and right, okay? Bill and a decent offense with a good running game. Forget about Levon Kirkland and Connor Lake. How about Rod Woodson, all pro cornerbacks? Okay, so trust me, as a Steeler fan, he also had got the outside linebacker, Green, up and down. The Steeler defense was awesome. If you go back and look, they had the number one defense for many years. Unreal. Okay, so every time I hear people crapping on Tomlin, I don't like Tomlin either, but I'm just like, are you serious? Coward wasted so many years of some of the best player they ever drafted with some of the most mediocrity quarterback play. Oh, good God. Good God. Stop being such an asinine fan that just can't see facts. Anyhow, all I can say is if you just tune in, go back and listen to my wish for the Steelers. Fire the defensive back scout because they are utter garbage for over a decade. They can't pick and choose and draft anyone decent. Every year we had to sit here and watch them draft two or three defensive back. Utter garbage. Garbage. Same thing with the offensive line scout. Get rid of that guy as well, whoever that guy is, because he's garbage. Okay? Get rid of those two, replace them with scout that can pick winners. Oh, I'm so glad I stuck around an extra minute because my favorite YouTuber is here. Brouhaha! I love it. I love it. Brouhaha. Anyhow, enjoy the game, people. Peace. Peace out. Time for make bacon and eggs and toast for the family. Bye bye.